April 30th, 1975, the day Saigon fell. It marked the most crushing defeat in US military history and the dawn of a new, uncertain era for Vietnam. Today we revisit the final days of the Vietnam War, when history shifted, lives were upended, and two nations grappled with the aftermath of decades-long conflict. The morning after North Vietnamese troops entered Saigon, the city woke to the sound of liberation songs echoing through empty streets. Saigon's routine, its buzz of motorbikes and market chatter, was silenced. The South Vietnamese government had evaporated, its leaders fleeing to US warships in the South China Sea. But Saigon's fate could have been far worse. Had the South Vietnamese army resisted, the city would have endured brutal artillery barrages and street-by-street fighting. Instead, President Duong Van Minh ordered a surrender, sparing Saigon from destruction. A bitter joke emerged. The communists took Saigon without breaking a light bulb. For many, hope lay in evacuation, but the promise that everyone would be saved was a cruel illusion. As US helicopters lifted off for the last time, thousands were left behind, pleading, crying, and watching their chance at escape fade into the horizon. Stories of ingenuity and resilience surfaced even amidst despair. This model helicopter, made by a 13-year-old boy from Saigon, symbolizes the spirit of a generation left to navigate a harsh new reality. The North Vietnamese soldiers, known as Bo Doi, were both conquerors and strangers in a city that felt alien to them. For the people of Saigon, fear lingered. Fear of reprisals, re-education, and an uncertain future under communist rule. Back in the US, Vietnam refused to be forgotten. It haunted the national psyche, shaping policies and fueling debates about morality, military strategy, and the cost of intervention. Today, Vietnam is a nation transformed, its streets alive with energy, and its relationship with the US markedly improved. But the scars of war remain, etched in the memories of those who lived through it. Whether seen as a noble cause, a tragic mistake, or a crime, the Vietnam War leaves us with questions that echo through history. Can great nations learn from their past, or are they destined to repeat the same mistakes? The fall of Saigon was more than a military defeat. It was a moment of reckoning. For Vietnam, it was the end of one struggle and the beginning of another. For the US, it became a symbol of lost innocence and the cost of hubris. History teaches us, but only if we're willing to listen.